This chicken pie is the ultimate comfort food, rich, creamy, and wrapped in a perfectly flaky crust. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I share with you how to make the perfect chicken pie, a timeless, easy recipe you will want to go back to again and again. Please continue watching and trust the process. First, we'll start by sifting the flour. So get your mixing bowl and your sieve, okay? We are making use of 5 cups of flour. Feel free to increase the flour. It all depends how much pies you want to make, okay? Now, this is the last batch. I did it batch by batch. If you have bigger sieve, you can do it at once. Now that we are done sifting, let's move on to the next stage. Go in with a pinch of salt and a full teaspoon of your baking powder and mix to well combine. Make sure to increase the ingredients if you're making more than this, okay? Alright, the next ingredient is the butter. Now, mix it in until it resembles breadcrumbs. By the way, this is 200 grams of unsalted butter. Reason we added some salt. But if you're using salted butter, please skip the salt, okay? Alright, let's move on. Make it well and introduce your milk. This is cold milk. Pour it bit by bit, okay? In total, we use 2.5 cups of cold milk. You can use water if you don't want to make dough of milk, okay? Once you've added the milk, go on and combine, okay? Bring them together to form a dough, just like what you're seeing on the screen. Bring them together until nothing is left in the mixing bowl, okay? And now we are done. The next step is to cut them up or divide them into pieces, just like what you're seeing on the screen right now. That way it is easy to work with. Alright, moving on to the next stage. It is time to make the meat pie filling. Yeah, so continue watching, okay? In a pot, go in with your washed chicken. You can use any part of the chicken you want. This is chicken legs, by the way. So season with some salt, seasoning, diced onions, your ginger garlic powder, and adding some water, cover up and allow it to cook. Hello, to you that is meeting my video for the first time, you're welcome to my spot. Here we post videos on how to make easy, delicious cooking recipes, baking, delectable small chows and snacks, and even more. So if it sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Remember to turn on your notification bell as well, so you receive an alert each time I post new video, okay? Thank you. Now, checking back after cooking for a few minutes, yes. Cook it until it is properly cooked, alright? Now, let's take it off. Make sure you reserve the stock, okay? We'll be using it. Once we are done, the next thing to do is to shred them, or you cut them into bite sizes, like pieces them, okay? You can as well blend them, whichever one you prefer. But we will be shredding, okay? Use your fork or your fingers. Moving on. In a pot, go in with your olive oil. Next is your diced onions. Fry for a minute and introduce your shredded chicken. We're going to fry it a bit, alright, before adding the rest of the ingredients. So continue watching. Now season with some ginger powder, dry thyme, garlic powder, and some salt. Stir everything to well combine and allow to fry. Please, if you have any question, drop it on the comment section. I promise to attend to it ASAP. Now let's continue. Checking back after frying for a few minutes. Go in with your chopped potatoes and your carrots, okay? Next is the green and the red chili for some hotness. Go in with your seasoning in moderation, please. Remember, we still have our chicken stock, very tasty. Next is your curry powder, a full teaspoon of it. It will help make it come out very aromatic and flavorful. Do not skip it. Now stir everything to well combine, okay? It is time to introduce the chicken stock. Add more water, enough to cook the potatoes and the carrot. We want them to come out soft, okay? Adjust with some salt, and before then make sure you test it. Now cover it and allow to cook. So checking back after a few minutes. At this point, the water is reduced. The potato and the carrot is just perfect the way we want it, soft and tender. Lastly, sprinkle some fresh chopped green onions. Yes. And then our meat pie filling is ready. Look at that, looking so yummy. Now let's put it aside and allow to cool down. Moving on to the next stage. On your work surface, sprinkle some flour to avoid it from sticking. Place your dough and roll it out. using your rolling pin, just like what you're seeing on the screen. Maintaining a circular or rectangular shape depending on which shape of pie you want, okay? Now, because I'm going for rectangular or square shape, I'll use my cutter to cut out the shape. Just watch. Another thing, do not flatten too much. Yes, it shouldn't be that thin. If not, your pies will open up. Let it be somewhere in the middle. And because I want to go extra, I decided to use this particular type of rolling pin to roll it all over, giving it that stripe design for a perfect finished look. If you do not have it, don't bother. Go plain, okay? It will still come out fine. Look at that. All done. So this is how you continue until you're through with the doughs. Now, let's fill it up. Turn it to the other side and scoop the filling into it. Desired amount, okay? And because it's for family consumption, I will be scooping just the way I want, okay? But if you're making for commercial purpose, like you want to sell them, make sure you measure everything from the dough, the filling, and the size of the pies. Everything should be equal, alright? Now egg wash around it. It will make it seal properly, okay? Afterwards, you seal it up. First, you press it down and finally seal it up with your fork. I will show you. Just continue watching. Let me use this medium to appreciate all my newest subscribers. Guys, welcome on board. And to my returning subscribers, guys, welcome back again. Thank you so much, guys, for coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Love you all. So at this point, go ahead and cut out the excess part, just like you're seeing. And make sure to press it down first with your fingers before finally sealing it up with your fork. This is how you continue until you are done with it. Repeat the same thing with the remaining doughs, as simple as that. And if you have watched to this extent, it means you're enjoying this video. You may consider giving it a like, subscribe if you have not. I promise you, you won't regret it at all. Quite a big size. Please, you can reduce the size, okay? Like I said, it's for family consumption. Now, the next thing to do is to pop it into your baking pan. Make sure you spread out your parchment paper, that is your baking paper, before placing them, okay? Now let's egg wash them. Once you're done with the egg wash, the next thing is to pop into your oven and bake until it turns golden brown. Please do not allow it to burn. That is why you should monitor it closely, okay? At this point, our chicken meat pie is ready. Now take it off the oven, and there you have it. Our mouth-watering, delicious chicken pie is set. Look at that. Look at this sumptuous goodness. Guys, it is looking super good. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my. Please give this recipe a go. I promise you, you will love it. Yes, you will not regret you did. Now it is testing time. Come grab yours. Super delicious. Please help me share it to your friends, families, and loved ones for them to learn as well. Alright, we've come to the end of today's cooking. Thank you guys for joining me in creating this amazing recipe. If you found it interesting, go ahead and like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe. Until I see you next time, happy snacking. Bye.